Hope we don't miss our flight. My dad said Ramsey told him he'd been sneaking his gun in here for months before they ever caught him. He was, like, proud of it. Are you saying that legitimizes this oppressive denial of our right to privacy? Greg, getting put these things up. Don't rag on me.
Well, I consulted with Dad, though.
That helps, Luke. Thanks.
Metal studs on my boxers. It's from my 8th grade Iron Maiden period. I haven't done a wash in a few days, so...
Details are not necessary, Rose.
Not so fast, Miss Polk.
What?
Where are you going, Mrs. Jenkow?
I quit. First there were those faculty meetings, and then the politics, then the forms for the supplies, now this. I'm not teaching art in a war zone. I have a degree from Parsons. I studied with Judy Chicago. Oh, I'm sorry. Adam, you're really talented. But I'm sorry.
I didn't set off any alarm. So unless you want to sentence me to death for possession of gummy bears, I would like to go to class.
You seem very upset, Joan. Take a breath.
Fascist God? That's nice. You know, I hope that you're pleased with your work here. You're being cursed by the entire student body, you know.
I didn't do this. I merely provide choices.
He's just starting to do his art again, and now the teacher gets out of here. This totally sucks.
Suck is a relative term, Joan. Things could be much worse than this.
Or much better.
You're catching on. It all depends...
on our choices, yes, I know. But we don't know how things are going to turn out until after we choose, and then it's too late. This is not a good system.
Oh, it's a perfect system, Joan, but very well argued. You'll be an excellent addition to the debate team.
Debate? No. I'm already a sub-defective. You want me to devolve into a toad?
What? A lively exchange of ideas in search of the truth? Who wouldn't love that?
Me?
Next!
What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home.
His name's Richard Yardley. The maintenance man found him in the alley behind the church, called the ambulance.
He's the pastor?
Must have been going home for the night when it happened. Still had his wallet untouched.
So we know the guy who did this wasn't greedy.
His skull is fractured, arm broken, collarbone, 3 ribs, internal bleeding.
Almost dead. I get it, Doc. Reverend Yardley. I'm Will Girardi, detective with the County Sheriff's Department. Do you have any idea who might have done this to you? Any idea why? Okay. Someone did this because you're gay? But he wasn't greedy.
Wow, this heightened security has really made the school function better, hasn't it, Mom?
Not now, Joan. I'm a little stressed, in case you're blind. Okay, here's your late slip, your history book, and the paper you were working on. You left them in your room this morning.
You looking through my room?
Sometimes you forget things. I was trying to help. That's what a mother does.
Helicopter, Mother. Sorry? Helicopter. Hovering, always overhead. I didn't need these today. That's why I left them in my room.
Mr. Price, can we please forgo the formality of the late slips? The teachers understand why the kids aren't in class.
You want the system to break down on the first day?
We can hope.
I want to drop art.
What? It's the only class you like, Ro. Without art to break up your day, you're gonna get all morose. And morose belongs to me.
The teacher's gone, yo. They're gonna have one lame sub after another. Teach us how to draw a dog. I'll work on my own in the shed.
Adam, you need art on your transcript if you're going to go to art school. I know that you think you don't want to go to college, but you might someday. Give yourself the option.
Option, that's good, Mom. You need them, options. I have a friend that's into options. Forget it.
Listen, Adam, Price put me on the search for the new art teacher. I will find you a good one, I promise.
Yeah, there are tons of inspiring artists lining up to teach high school.
I'm sure there's one, and that's what I'll try to find.
I talked to the woman who lives across from the church. She was on her porch when the attack occurred. She saw some cars passing. One turned into the alley, blue American, big dent on the side.
Let's show her some pictures, try and get a match for make and model.
I also talked to the church staff. They were surprised to learn the Reverend was gay.
Not the guy who beat him. I mean, using the victim's blood to write this on the car. Oh, yeah, we're dealing with a true believer here.
This has nothing to do with God, Will.
Not much does from the looks of this.
Okay, place your reagent in your calorimeter, then put a fire under your H2O bath. Sight those molecules, people. Start that fiery tango of particles body slamming into each other. Fire.
So, did it hurt getting your navel pierced?
Dude, don't talk about my navel.
Some people find the pain very erotic. Was it?
You are foul.
Eroticism isn't negative, Joan. It's a part of life.
Not yours.
He's right. It's the fact that the oddest things can arouse powerful feelings of, you know. I've been teaching a health class to middle school kids at the Y. They're so sweet.
After class, I'm going to sneak off campus for lunch. Who wants to join me?
I can't. I'm joining the debate team.
What?
Excellent. I'm on the debate team.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. Cheerleaders, chess team, now debating. There's easier ways to bring pain into your life. I'm a joiner, okay? I like to be involved. Becoming involved in the increasingly totalitarian regime of the school makes a mockery of involvement. Grace, it's debate team, not North Korea. Save your breath. Do I look like I'm on the team?
Graduated Harvard Divinity in 1989, was a chaplain during the first Gulf War, started an outreach program for at-risk kids, and took over the church last May. All things worthy of a beating. How's he doing?
He's gonna make it, but they think there was brain damage. He'll never be the same. I mean, he's gonna have a lot to deal with. I didn't mean...
It's okay. I'm just sorry me being vertically challenged makes you uncomfortable.
You know, that's getting really tiresome.
Tell me about it. You know what it's like trying to get something off the top shelf?
I'm not taking the bait this time. This is not about you being in that chair. If us getting close makes you uncomfortable...
Yeah, it was a kiss, Rebecca. One kiss.
You're right. And neither one of us can stop thinking about it. Dinner, my place, Friday night. We'll sort things out then.
The hole in the ozone is causing the level of the oceans to rise as much as 10 feet per decade.
There's no tangible evidence that polar ozone depletion is caused by human interference. In fact, the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo sent more toxic chemicals into the atmosphere than anything man is doing to the environment.
Every study shows the levels of fluorocarbons rising at a steady rate.
Every study? What kind of citation is that?
Okay, ducklings. Amal, Mr. Friedman, your valid point is seriously compromised by your belligerent tone. Amend it. Okay, so, what do we think? Did affirmative properly establish significance and harm? Mystery lady.
I'm Joan Girardi. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
But I assume you have an interest in debate, or you wouldn't be here. So, who do you think was more persuasive, Miss Girardi?
Glynis? But I disagree with her.
The beauty of debate. I would imagine that eloquent oxymoron is one of the